Hey guys, Chris Grow Fishing here. Just tweaking a little jaywalker here, rolling in the hooks, and that's going to be part of the topic today. We're getting in the fall part of the month everywhere in the country, and the bite gets tough. And I know a lot of you guys got championships, last couple derbies, and you don't want to burn all your fish. You're going to be around topwater fish, some jig fish, and you don't want to stick them all in practice. It's not the smartest thing to do when the bites are few and far between, because sometimes you can catch that fish. So this is a trick that some of you may know, but I'm going to show you 3 different ways that I like to cover my hooks, basically, roll my hooks in, fish with no hooks, you hear pros saying. I'm just going to show them to you real quick. As you saw in the beginning here, I just have a normal jaywalker here, and normal hook on it, and then I just have rolled in fusions right here in the secondary. Basically, fusions are real tough to roll in, and it sucks that you got to roll in a hook, but this is a used bait, caught some fish on it. I'm going to roll these hooks in as you see here, and then these are just normal. I'm going to roll those in. And like something like a bait like this, topwater type bait, you can do it with a bullet pop, whatever your topwater bait is, you're still going to get the strike. You're going to have the balance of the hook weight, and you're still going to be able to see the strikes, just not hook them. Maybe on one of your favorite spots, you want to check if a couple are there the day prior, but that's a good way to do that. Then the next thing is, what I have here is just 3 combinations. Let's just say we're throwing a chatterbait, which is this beautiful slobber knocker here. We got to zoom in on that because it's so pretty. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. That has a hook on it. Outcast swim jig per se, Outcast cage fighter jig, spinner bait, Bassman that is. God, you gotta love me plugging, huh? Man, I must be in a good mood, huh, Leo? But what I'm saying is, you gotta protect these hooks, and some of these baits are expensive. This is a tungsten Outcast jig. It just doesn't, that's not a cheap jig. So I'm going to show you how I do this. Here's the finished product. So this is a fighter jig. As you can see, that is an oversized bobber stop, or peg for your tungsten weights. What I do is, and I'll let you know the product name. Basically, I use one of these. This is off Tackle Warehouse. It's an Elite extra large bobber stop. You could probably get extra large, but these are the biggest ones I found over the years. Simple, simple, simple. Have a lighter, pull it off of here. I take my lighter, and like this one's already done. Basically, I'll light the hook. Simple, simple. I'll heat that up, pull the bobber stop off, and literally while it's heated, push it into the hole, and it usually holds up pretty good. I have no issues. And you guys are probably wondering, oh gosh, that's big, that's out of the way. That looks out of place. Why don't you just cut the hook? Well, I'm going to cut the hook on a swim jig and be able to get it through every piece of cover imaginable. Pads, grass. And guess what? In the really real world, boys, we can't get our swim jig through everything. Sure, we might be able to get it through 90% of stuff, but I don't want to generate strikes on a natural action that that's not going to happen. So that's how I do that. And then in the last aspect, this is cool. You're probably wondering, how am I going to take there's a mosquito bite, Leo. I'm going to hit his ass. I got him. You okay, Leo? Oh, there he is. I did get him, though. He's on the ground. We only got a few more seconds here. I don't want Leo to get bit. But here's what we got. But this is for my Texas rig situation. Okay, got a simple chigger craw here. I'm not going to cut the hook, okay? So, here's how we do it, boys and girls. We get some hitchhikers. If any of you know what a hitchhiker is, zoom in on this, Leo. It's a little spring that I tie on. That's my 5/16 ounce flat out tungsten weight with a bobber stop. No hook. But here we go, Mr. Chigger Craw. And all I do, simply screw it in. Come on, buddy. You still with me, Leo? Or you got bugs on you? You're good, buddy? Narrow it down. You always got to remember to pop these. But take a look at this. Now I have a flipping bait right there with no hook. And I can tell if it's pike, I can tell if it's bass by the chew marks of the super soft Berkley plastics. And that's how I do it that way. So basically I have 3 ways of covering up your jig: bladed jig, spinner bait, Texas rig, worm, flipping bait, top water. This is going to allow you to go out, shake a handful of fish off, and maybe come back and catch a couple of them. And it's a good way to put paychecks in your boat or in your partner's boat, whatever it may have be. And it's a good way to freaking locate some fish these days, you know, because it's fall. You're going to try 100 topwater spots and not get a bite. And when you do get a bite of a 5-pounder, you'd like to have the chances of maybe catching them the next day. That's it. I'm Chris Grow Fishing. Thanks for watching. Tip Tuesday. Oh, Leo's in there.